There we go. I think I got the camera close enough. Tip of the day, check your oven before you start preheating it. Because if you got a piece of plastic in there holding some chicken, it'll, well, you know.
Let's see what plastic does when you get it hot enough.
Not yet. But luckily, I caught it in time.
Yes.
So it wasn't a problem. But I've been slacking, so we don't even have, usually I have this already cooked, but here we go, we're gonna start it. Look at this guy. Gotta find where we want the half. Where will we're gonna have you right here on this nasty part. A few.
A few.
A few.
Jack. Biscuit, come here. Out. Come on.
What was that person? I was golfing with somebody today in a random thing, and it was FAH space QUE.
Fuck.
No, well, it looked like, or fuck you.
Fuck you.
Is what I believe.
They're so clever.
I think that's what they were going for.
Right.
And I thought, with the right accent, that works. This might not be the right knife for this.
That is a big one. Yeah. Need that F-big knife.
You can actually repeat that. Yeah. Okay, that's the thing. When you're cutting through something thick like this, you want something that gets wider. This one's straight flat. So this
separates.
Yes, this one you command the cut. That one can get funky. I'm like really excited to get my tractor. I'm gonna have my tractor brought over from the other house because I don't want to drive it for 2 hours down the road. That'd be a long trip at 20 miles an hour.
That would not be good for anybody.
All right, time to scoop it.
Scoop it.
You guys are gonna get the sneak preview to the blurple.
No. Smay. What's up, Smay? 7132005.
Schmay.
Schmay.
Welcome. I'm doing great. How are you?
Schmay came in with a story.
Wouldn't believe? I bet I'll believe it. Unless, like you say, it was in Gotham. Wait, falling in a hot tub, that's supposed to like be a meet cute, not a...
No, the bathtub.
Oh, the bathtub. Well, yeah, bathtub. That's still supposed to be a meet cute. It was your bathtub. Oh. See, you want to go fall in somebody else's bathtub. Ooh, you biffed your head. That's rough. I took a bath today. I survived it without injury. So I'm going to say you want to do that. I have slipped in taking a shower and kind of pulled down the shower curtain and rod the whole thing once and strained. I forget what I strained. One of my tendons somewhere. It was my shoulder.
Ivy! Hi, Ivy. I thought you'd be asleep.
Well, I will tell you this. I'll tell you this, May. One thing that you can eat that will help with the stuff that you're going through there is turmeric. Turmeric root. Or just the powder, yeah. Helps inflammation. Big time. So you're gonna want to put that in you.
Thank you, Ivy. I am. I like it.
I'm gonna put a little bit of coconut oil in these halves, just for fun. And then let's get a little bit of garlic.
Emerald night.
It is the emerald night.
Everybody here. Thank you.
We'll put a couple chunks of garlic in there to cook. And then, I wonder if these will fit in our thingamajigger. Let me get my thingamabobber. See if they fit in here. Kinda. I don't think the lid will shut.
No.
Sorry.
It's a little wobbly.
It's fine. Just get in there. It's fine. Alrighty, let's cook, let's get some, let's get something else. Cook it. Let's see, we're gonna get marinara sauce, we're gonna do the turkey.
Check.
We already ate all our mushrooms yesterday.
So good.
But we got some onion. Let's cook up some onion to put in there. That'll be real nice. Onion. We're cutting these into little bits that can get cooked up and just be for flavor. Be fun. Flavor fun.
Flavor fun.
Little pieces, a little. Just a good stuff. You alright? Alright. Bravo. You're not eating coffee beans, are you?
No.
Just say, you probably don't want to just eat them.
No. I'm so excited, so hungry.
I'm pretty hungry too. Pretty hungry.
So Mr. P waited until now to even start the stream because he's squeezing some extra autophagy.
Squeezing autophagy.
Squeezing some extra autophagy because Peachy actually fasted today, so she's super hungry and eating herself.
Yes, you're eating all the stuff that your body doesn't need and all the bad parts that are no good anymore.
Yeah.
Cleaning that shit out.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the good things once you get your body balanced as far as your ratio, and you're not you don't have a lot of extra fat cells that you don't use, like you don't put energy into them and take it back out. Because if you have like all that extra, what happens? What happened to me when I was way over almost 50 pounds overweight? My body was a breeding ground for other stuff, for bacteria and things like that. So when I would get a virus, I would get sick, because I had this breeding ground for it to incubate, and all this extra energy I wasn't using. Because that's what happens when there's a bunch of extra stuff. Like if you have a bunch of extra food, what happens? You either try to feed someone else, something else, or it rots. Same with your body. And that's why autophagy is important, because there's always that rot in the body. There's always something that's dying or broken or whatever, and that gives your body a chance to take it, eat it. Proteins that are broken down, no good, pieces of your body. Heck, even cancer, if you have growths, whether they're malignant or benign, your body's going to start eating those first. So might as well. That's why fasting's so crucial.
Welcome, standby. Good to see you guys.
I couldn't believe it when I saw that study about people who, in certain parts of the world that practice Ramadan, don't get cancer as much. 75% less cancer. And that's just fasting for daylight hours for 1 month out of the year.
1 month a year.
And that's not even a real super long fast.
Yeah.
12 hours-ish. All right. Stand by. I'm glad you made it and stayed up, Ivy.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Very good to see you.
So we got our turmeric in there,
Turmeric.
which, I mean, Google that stuff. It's like anti every problem that you have. Probably because it's anti-inflammatory, and every problem the body has ends up because or the symptom is inflammation. That's probably why it's linked to helping so many different ailments. Okay, we're just going to cook these puppies up real good. Let's see, do we have anything else we need to? No. Just the turkey and the...
Gonna have the turkey and the sauce and the squash.
Do you want me to make some of that bread minus the spices?
I think we need it. Unless you just want to make some bread. I'll certainly eat it.
I don't know if I want something with it. I guess that'll be enough. It'll be enough food. Those are pretty big.
Oh yeah, they're big bowls. And then everything's just all contained in the bowl and you just go to town.
You just go to town.
Go to town. Is that why healthcare providers always prescribe me ibuprofen and tell me to get out?
Yeah,
Take the swelling down. It's
yes, yes. Except for, you probably want to stick with the turmeric because the way this does it is very good. And if you eat black pepper, it really activates it even more. But ibuprofen takes inflammation down in a way that can be bad because it anti-inflammatory process on the kidneys. And they need to be inflamed a certain amount to do what they do because they need lots of water. And so too much ibuprofen can cause the kidney to get, calcified. You get kidney stones.
You don't want those.
No, I mean, ibuprofen's an amazing drug. I've used it in the past a lot, but I've recently replaced it with the turmeric. But ibuprofen, like crap.
Ever since you started using the turmeric, you hardly ever complain about your joints, your knee, like anything.
It's like night and day.
And it used to be all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't have an ACL in this leg, and it still swells a bit, but nothing like before. Like, everything feels better. And I'm broken. Like, it shouldn't feel good. Stuff's not right. And it really helps. It's like taking a massive amount of ibuprofen. This is how I'd feel when I would dose up on ibuprofen to go do my, foam up and fighting or go skiing or go play backyard football just to, get that extra. And that would be good for a couple of, it would work for 4 or 5 hours. I eat this a little bit with one meal and I'm good all day and night. It's amazing. Yeah, I think it's easy to get the misconception because I had this when it was easy for me growing up to kind of have this idea that, well, I just do what I want when I'm younger, I'll get hurt a little bit, whatever, as I get older, I'll just do what I want, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually I'll just go to a doctor and they'll fix it. And it just doesn't do that. Doctors don't fix people. Doctors manage people's mortality. They don't fix anything. They're just like, okay, so that hurts. Okay, that, here's something to make it hurt less, but not make you better. Here's something to, ease that suffering. But they can't do what the body can do as far as healing. But there are certain things that the modern medicine is amazing for, Like minor surgeries that can save a life, So, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alrighty. What is this? Alright, this is super lean. This is 94% lean, so we are not going to cook it and drain it. Nope. We're just going to cook what we want. We'll hold back a little bit of it for the puppies. Oh. Smacking my water glass. Okay, what am I looking for? I want the cheddar cheese. I mean, let's see, I think this should still be good. I always check the cap. Is there mold on the cap? No. We're good. This is the one we used a little bit of the last time we did. So we don't need to open another one because that one's like 3/4. I wish I had a edited montage of all my whoopsies. All the times I burn myself and drop stuff and cut myself. That'd be great. Got a montage. So once these are about where we want them, we'll add the meat. Because that won't take long, and then we'll get that where we want it, and then we'll add the sauce. And we'll just do it all right in that pan. Might as well, it'll be fun. This is beautiful, and all that, a lot of that turmeric's all like really crisped up. I love the way it tastes when it's all crisped up. It's not real strong, but it's just fun. And then all the yellow, there's going to be all the turmeric flavor and nutrition in the oil. So that's going to give you the body what it needs right there alone. Yes, take care, breathe well, and sleep well. Fiery blaze! So you can heal. Breathe well, heal well. Yep. We're way ahead of the game on all this, but that's okay.
Oh, it already smells so good.
Right? It does.
Those onions. Wow.
Yeah, they smell good.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
So about 3/4 of a pound. We turn it down to low. Now we'll just kind of spin this stuff around. It's going to stick a little, that's fine. You want to get a little bit of crispage. I love the way when meat's got a little bit of char to it almost, you know. Pan char is not as good as grilled char, but it'll do, you know what I mean? It'll do. It'll do. Okay, we want a little bit more olive oil. We're sticking with olive oil for this. We put a little bit of coconut oil in there, and that's fine, that's good there. But we're sticking with olive oil for this. We want it to. Oh, that's nice. And we'll just cover it. And let it just kind of, little onion chunk. Little onion chunks. Beef chunks sticking in my fingers. Get off me. Standing by. Alright, that's going to be good. Mr. Jack, what do you say, buddy? Let's see. It's like I'm tempted. I want to put like more in there. Well, we can get some cheese ready. How about some goat milk cheddar? We got cheddar and feta. I think cheddar's better for this. Better cheddar. I do have tomato. I might want to cut up a tomato and throw it on. Fire blaze! So lazy. Need my vaporizer. It's a long one. This is going to be a long one. Oops, where did I put it? Okay. What's up, Isaac? Let's go say hi to the people. Come on. Oh, he's my big lazy kitty. He was all asleep and then I picked him up and he doesn't necessarily like it. He doesn't necessarily like it. But he doesn't mind either. He's a happy cat. Oh, buddy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Okay, the garlic's cooking up nice in there. Always bringing the blaze. You're so flaming. I love it. Love it. Watch the oven for me. Make sure it doesn't escape. So I bought new lights for downstairs in the D&D room because we went from one world to another that's much brighter, and the lights weren't bright enough. And I got these lights, and I was looking at them, and they're like for like garage lights, you know. And they got these 3 lights that you screw in, and it's got 3 LED panels. And I thought, well, this will be perfect. And I got the least powerful lumens. It might be too much. Might be a little too powerful. I mean, I kind of got used to it, but it's. Do we have Mr. Jack sighting? Mr. Jack. Where's my other puppies? Where's my puppies? Where'd they go? They're so addicted, I don't find them. They're probably with Aurora. They are connected to her.
Oh, this smells. I got a Glenna. I got a little tiny Glenna.
This is little.
She's little.
Ah, her little halfling.
This is what I got with my little halfling. She doesn't have a sword and shield, but I'm gonna pretend it's her dagger and her book.
Wasn't that like a spell? She's casting a spell.
Oh, is it a spell?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's casting a spell.
Oh. She's casting knowledge.
No.
Oh.
She's casting divination of some kind.
She doesn't need shoes on.
She doesn't need shoes.
She doesn't need any shoes. Look.
She is a poor halfling.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
We roll for wealth, you know, and depending, usually in the caste system, you have to roll 10% or better to be anything, you know. Under 20%, you might have a decent working class, you know. And the 1%er, of course, you're one of the 1%ers. I think both of our characters, I rolled an 80 something, and you were like 80 to 90 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, now we just play with the meat. We just mush the meat. If you know what this special is better, these puppies. I got 2 of these alone. Because you can just smash it.
Nice.
Well, back drag smash. She got a little Glenna. Yeah. Mr. Biscuit, come say hi. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Biscuit, come here. He was like moving out. He keeps thinking he's trying to get out of the way. He's like, I'm getting out of your way, Dad. And we need to pick you up, silly. What are you doing, Mr. Biscuit? You gonna give me kisses? No. Okay. Cute little Mr. B. He's quite the princess. All right. Very nice. Now that's some good looking meat. It's, look at that turkey, onion, turmeric, olive oil. Turn that up a little bit. Use a little bit of water to get it all out. We'll need a little bit of moisture anyway, because it's in a pan with all the surface area, it's going to cook down a little bit. Real easy like. Plus the meat wants more juice anyway. The meat said yes, please. Mr. Jack. Mr. Jack will give me kisses. Huh, buddy? Mwah. Got kisses? Yeah. He's a good boy. Sure might want more sauce. That's pretty meat thick. Not that that's a problem. Meat thick good. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. That's really good. Do a pinch of pepper. Internal mirage. Well, not completely, because you're here. So mostly. Only mostly. Right, let's see. I want to add something because I'm done making stuff and it's not ready, so. It's making me want to add to the meal just to do something. But it'll be done soon enough. Actually, I'm gonna get the garlic out and handle it. Get it going. That'll give me an indicator of how far along these are and how mushy our garlic is. Not very. Not very. Not at all. That is sad. But it means we're definitely making bread because we got a lot. Don't know if Peachy will survive, but we can only hope. Just get the little garlics cleaned up. Now this garlic is not cooked enough to go straight in to the sauce. So we will get it cleaned up, chopped up, pan cooked, and then throw it in there. Good night, Ivy. Sleep well. You sleep so good. Oops, I'm making a mess of this. Glass pane. I smoosh the garlic. And then we chop the garlic. Chippity choppity. Hippity hoppity. Garlic gets cut up, chippity choppity, hippity hoppity. So easy, friends. It's always so simple to make the food, it just takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of time. Alright. Mincing and mincing and mincing. Y'all. All right. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Very nice. I'm gonna turn this garlic on low. We're gonna put some, you know what, let's just put olive oil. I was gonna put the olive oil butter, but let's just put olive oil. You can just sweat it out in there. Very good. Let's do that. Excuse me. We're going to use our dark rye flour and a little bit of chickpea flour. Why shouldn't I put that away? You're going to need more of that probably. Crack an egg. It's happy. All right, making some dough. Some dark rye. Whoops. Probably a little more than we need, but that's okay. Just egg and dough on this one. I didn't use, sometimes I'll put olive oil. That's what I used last time. Egg, olive oil. I did turmeric and garlic in there. Had that Sunday night after my fast. Late night. All right, every time it starts getting super like sticky to stick to my hand, I'm gonna add a little more dough. I think that's good. I can smell the garlic cooking. I make breadsticks. Or bread rings. I make bread rings. I make onion rings, but they're not. All right. I'll make some rings, some sticks. Should make some little cookies. There's stick. Planker guy. What's your name, planker guy? We'll call those little battleships. These can be little battleships. There we go. Grab it with that one. Okay, those are getting there. Yay. These are going real good. Put those up low, bro. Just let them go, bro. Alright. Yeah, a little quick bread there. Real quick. Make some bread. Oh, it's getting chilly. On the temperature. Mr. P's he's a good boy. You got bread fingers. All right, well, at least that killed some time. The garlic is happy. Those squashes are getting close. It's gonna take a minute now, but let's see. Let's do. Do 10 minutes. I think those breads won't take that long. It's just egg. It'll cook pretty quick. Put that back on the heat. You guys are really cute. Hot shelving for me, guys. These cute little peas. I try Skipper. Skipper baby. Can I have kisses? Kisses? Hair. 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 Yeah, We get a lot of varied temperature where we live. Year round, it can be crazy. Although when I lived in Vermont, I experienced the greatest shift in temperature from one year to the next on the same day. One year, we're at the top of the hill at Mount Snow, and it was negative 10 degrees without the wind chill. It's like negative 40 with the wind chill. It was NES day, no exposed skin. And it was amazing skiing. It was just a great day. We had the mountain to ourselves because nobody else wanted to go out there, right? And then the very next year on the exact same day, we were wearing shorts and a t-shirt. It was 52 degrees and we were skiing and it was awesome. Oh my gosh. That sauce. That's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna put just a teaspoon of water over here with this can. Garlic's just cooking up so nice. Some of it's going to be a little bit brown and crunchy, and then the rest of it's just going to be super tender. Won't even know you're really getting it in there. It's just going to fall apart in your mouth. But most of the flavor is just sweating out into the oil. Hi.
Hi.
Are you hungry?
You.
Would you like food?
You.
I would like to give you
Would
food.
you like to give me food?
I will feed
I
you.
will see you feed me.
When it's ready.
When it's ready.
Yes.
I'm taking this pill today.
Yeah, you've been fasting all day.
No, lemon water. It almost ate a grape. It was very close, and then I was like, oh shit. Put the grape down.
Put the grape down.
Put the grape down.
Don't entertain the thought of eating grape. Just think about the grape's feelings. Maybe it doesn't want to get eaten.
If you scream, would you eat as much if your food screamed every time you bit down?
No, you wouldn't. Probably not.
Probably not.
That, or we would just like get excited about screaming food instead of the smell of it. We talk about like instead of saying, "Hey, let's go to this restaurant," you just like scream the noise that food makes. You guys think what I'm thinking? Yes, that's what I was thinking. We enjoy each other's company. It's all day like this. Why is it saying that I'm welcome to the chat? Did I go away? I must have been away. Well, I had so much time I had to make bread.
Bread. Oh, I need to assume full plum today? I am flashing.
What does that mean?
Putting it on my grape.
Oh, full plum. As in the fruit, like you're one big plum. She's a grapeful. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. We'll just keep letting that garlic roast it. Give it a little bit more oil, why not? Oil is what's gonna transfer that flavor around a lot.
There, no, I'm full grape.
Ah,
Haha,
grateful.
grateful. With Neo.
Meow.
Hi, Neo. Oh, very nice, Colonel. High five for fasting. 21 hours. Well done.
Ooh, nice. That's a good fast. Anything over 12 and I get hungry. And then 16 hours, if I get past that, then I'm okay for a while.
I don't know when I last ate last night, but it wasn't past midnight, so.
Like 10?
Or
Your last snack was like around 10, I think.
And that's like 20 hours.
Yeah. It's good. Look at you go.
Yeah, it's been at least a solid 20 hours. There was an apple pie that tempted me all day at the office, so I brought some home.
Mhm.
Yes.
Good call.
Good for you. Good resisting that temptation.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Just take some home.
Right.
Don't say no, say
Right.
when.
And then when you're enjoying it at home, you will be enjoying it when you're like, I could have already been done and past that, but I'm enjoying it now. 'Cause I
And-
need it.
And I mean, health-wise, as crazy as it seems, when you eat and how much you eat has more impact than what you eat. So if you fasted and ate fast food and just had one meal a day, you'd benefit more than eating 3 meals a day of healthy food in a lot of ways. It's crazy. But I say both. I just watched a video about the pineal gland and the third eye opening, and how when you do open your third eye, you know, there's some pressure because it literally grows, and so sometimes you'll experience headaches. But one of the final stages of the development of it, once it really starts to open, is you start to be more considerate about what you put in your body and what you eat. It's just something that happens to everybody who goes through the process. It just happens. All right, let's see if these guys are done. Hard to tell.
Cookies.
I don't know if they're done. Oh yeah, I guess. Let me melt a little butter in there, give them just a few minutes. They require butter after my tasting. Alright, we'll just let that butter melt. We'll be good to go. Okay. Set that there. Let's get our spatula. Scrape all our goodness in there. A little bit of little minutes to let this cook in together. Get the dough off this spatula. So I don't spill again like that. Nice. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. It's all just beautiful. Actually, let's get these warmed up a little bit. Well, no, we don't really need to because they're in little bowls. There we go. Oh wait, no. My bad, that butter's not melted. Thought the butter was melted, it's not. I'll take my cheese to the table.
Yes.
Yes. Alrighty. I don't care. Butter goodness in there.
Super goodness. Out. Out. Out.
That there. Cover that like that. I'm gonna get my turkey in there like that. And then the oven is off, but I'm gonna just throw this in here so it can be ready for the puppets.
Well, thank you.
And this will be my offering. You're welcome.
Mmm.
Okay, guys.
Drippy goodness.
It's Tripping Tuesday, so you're all probably gonna fall down on the way. Oh, okay. Look up. All right. Hey. Okay. No. Don't. You go now. Don't fall. No. Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Ha.
Ha. Yay. Yay. Mmm.
We have everything.
Yeah.
Crumble this.
Look at your dough ring.
No rings. And
Dough ring. Dough stick.
dough stick. Dough cookie and dough plank.
Dough cookie. My dough cookie is wedging up the edge of my.
Shimmin.
I'm just shivering it, yeah. Hi, Fiery Breeze. Thank you, Fiery.
Mm.
Me too. I love it. Thank you. I'm gonna love it. Oh, this is gonna be exquisite.
So did you get your lactating time last night? Did you toot in the chair?
I was not. No, there were no tooties today. I was very relieved.
Either way, you would be.
True.
I enjoy social awkwardness. Why do I do that? I don't know. Because you really only have to be embarrassed about something socially awkward once, and then you're through it. Like, let's say you're caught naked
Yeah.
in a room full of people, right? If that happens again, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm naked in a room full of people, right? Because no matter what, you have to move on to why does this keep happening?
True.
At least that's what happened to me.
And why did it keep happening?
I don't know. can like eating this, yes. Mm. Well, thank you for making this meal happen.
My love. Thank you for inviting me to share with you.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you for this food. Mm.
This sauce, so good.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm. It's too good to try to stop and describe it. Mm.
Oh, best with that goat cheese on top. Those are the best bites.
Yeah, I like cheddar cheese on this stuff. Look at you.
Oh, it's so warm. Oh, it's just bursting with flavor.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Cooked perfectly.
Mm. That onion and garlic added to the sauce always. Mm.
Oh yeah.
When I bought the garlic, that Del Grasso with the garlic, it's nowhere near as good as when I had it myself.
Yeah.
Remember the first time I tried to use garlic, I was putting it in marinara sauce. and I had no idea. So I put the sauce on the pan, and I took a whole garlic thing and took the paper off it
Right.
and put all the cloves just in there, just like that, and just cooked it all for a while. So they were still hard
Yeah.
in there. And I was like eating it, and I remember eating with spaghetti, and I got to one of the garlic things, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this just flavors it when you cook it, and I don't know if you really actually eat the garlic. And I kind of like bit into it, and I'm like, no, you don't eat that. You just cook with it like bay leaves, you know?
Right.
You don't eat them. I didn't know.
Not like that. That's what I would do.
I also remember the thought process of trying to figure out how to boil water faster, under the premise that a watched pot never boils.
Right.
So I thought, if you give your attention to the pot but don't look at it, and if you can get more people to do that with the same pot, it will cook faster.
So a bunch of people
So I was
aware of it, but not watching it.
yes, I was dancing with Schrodinger's cat in my head at the age of that, like whatever.
Wow.
That's metaphysics. That's quantum thinking. It's also crazy, but you know. Without math, Einstein's pretty crazy.
It's about you, not the pot.
Would you like some more meat and sauce?
I'm gonna be good. Thank you. I'm taking it nice and slow. I know, puppies. Mmm.
That's how I know a tree makes a noise if you're not there to hear it. Because if one person hears it, right? If no one hears it, right? Does it make a noise? Well, if two people hear it, then you know it makes a noise if no one hears it. Because no one hears it, but two. And that sounds like just a play on words, but metaphysically, it actually proves it. Scientifically, like the math actually does prove it. It's called peer review.
Mm.
I have your meat sauce again.
Mm.
I need more. My golden ratio. He's like, so cute. I took a board and wrapped some rope around it and gave it to him for Christmas. And he loves it. He scratches it. He sleeps on it. And he like lays down and just puts his head on it.
That's the cutest.
He'll like put his arm on it and then put his head on his arm. He loves it. He understands it's his possession.
Yeah, he does. He knows that that's for him. Pita bread pizzas. Nice. Very nice.
That sounds yummy. I used to do those where you get the bag of pita bread things, discs, and make all kind of pizzas and quesadillas. The other night I made Sunday night, late night, I made some bread, egg and flour, and rolled it out and made little discs and put them in the cupcake tins, and then cracked an egg in there and baked those. Those were really good. I put some shrimp on top.
Really good. I took a picture of mine. I gotta throw that in Discord so you guys can see. It was really cool. I sprinkled a little salt and pepper on there, and then dipped it in some hot sauce. That brought it to life.
Yeah, she was like going at it with hot sauce. It was awesome. I use cocktail sauce.
Did you eat the chips? I know, I take the pics and then I forget to post them.
I think after like my second phone that could take pictures, I realized, why do I even bother taking any pictures? All they do is end up on my phone that ends up in a drawer that never gets charged again, and those pictures are gone. That's just what happens to those pictures. I kind of stopped taking pictures of my phone after that realization.
Yeah.
I can't wait till the first big realization of the big data dump, right? Just like, how long before you just plow over the graveyard? Like, how many people that have never known any of those people do there have to be before? If you think about it, graveyard, people are dying to get in. It seems like a good business, but once you fill the lot, what are you gonna do? How do you pay for stuff?
This content has not been accessed in 1,000 years. It will be deleted.
Things are just gonna be like a cutoff in the year. It's just gonna be like everything from 2000 back. There'll be storage devices that can just back it up on. There'll be. And nobody can access that data until. Just in distant future, they're gonna find that data pack that has all the information of all the people from the biggest electronic era of mankind, and they won't have an adapter for it. Like, I have no idea how they access this. This is not
How's the bread? Is it just flour and water?
Flour and egg.
Cool.
So it's bland.
Good blend. That's what you dip it.
It's rye, flavory. Wow, this is a lot. This is a big. These are big.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit bigger than what I usually get us. But when I first started getting them, I was getting big ass ones, and we
Oh my god. Yeah.
ate a lot of those. We used to eat more food in a sitting because we were used to eating more. Our bodies required more because the food wasn't as good, so it needed more to get what it needed. Then it has to work harder to do so. Obviously, that exchange ratio is not as good in the metabolism trade. So now it's like the good food goes farther, especially when your machines run it better.
Oh
Price
my gosh,
Field.
Price Field!
What's up?
Hello! Good to see you. Thank you. There's Hey, Baron.
Baron.
Baron Vagabond, good evening.
Baron Vagabond only rides the finest trains. Mm. Like, it's so good, I want to get the rest of that meat sauce that's there and just scrape the sides for the rest of that's there, but I just, I'm full. It's good though, because the spaghetti squash, although it tastes a lot like pasta, it feels like pasta, and it gives you that spaghetti experience,
Yeah.
it does not weigh you down. Like, I am stuffed, but in 20 minutes, I'm gonna be like good to go. I'm not gonna have that 45-minute food coma if I had pasta.
Mm-hmm. Full, not bloated.
Yeah. I mean, if I keep my carbs at like grams per day instead of ounces per day, I run way better the next day. Wake up fresher.
Yeah.
Don't get sluggish in the afternoon. I eat a lot of carbs and don't burn it off, I should say, if I don't like go running 5 miles or something. If I don't burn it off, I'm so hungry the next day.
Mm.
And sometimes I realize how easy it is to just kick into a cycle of eating 3 meals a day and just, I mean, I can't even imagine where we'd be. I was looking at a picture of us when we first started living together. We were big. People were asking me if I was pregnant. And I just imagine if I just stayed down that road and just kept going, I'd be...
Now, how easy it would have been to do that.
Right. I have a brother that's 1 year older than me, so we have the same exact genetic makeup, and you can really see how epigenetics is really more dominant than your starting genes. Because we were, like, people thought we were twins growing up.
Yeah.
And although we still look a lot alike, we sound alike, you can still tell we're brothers completely, but as far as, like, every other aspect, they're not, like, completely different people. I don't think he's got his third eye open.
Definitely not.
wonder if that's why those healers, when they do the evangelists, when they do the healing and stuff, they hit the person right in the third eye. And I'll bet you so often than not, that literally physically jars their third eye open just a crack because it calcifies. And so a sharp blow would crack calcification. And fluorides in the water and stuff like that go right to that. And that might jar somebody into having an epiphany, a vision. Literally, even releasing DMT, they're going to have a religious experience.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I want to do that. I was saying that to Aurora earlier. I just want to go up to people and just flick them in the pineal gland. Just wake up. Wake up. But there's laws against it. Whatever. Blessed are we to have such a meal.
Thank you so much.
I love feeding you, especially after you fast. It's beautiful to watch you metabolize that wonderful food. It's beautiful. Truly is my pleasure and my purpose.
I feel it. I taste it.
My biggest purpose in life is to feed the ones I love and not feed my enemies. That's me fighting the war against evil. I don't feed them. The only thing I'll feed them is love, but not food. It's puppy cam time. We gotta see what the puppies want. What do they want? What do they want?
Goodness.
Do you guys want food?
You need your foods?
Mr. Jack. Good sir. Is it time? Is it time? You gotta do your figure 8, dude. Do your little walk. Is it time? There you go.
You gotta tell them.
Turn around. There you go. Is it time?
Yay!
He's got to do his little prance around first. Oh, Mr. Pizog. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow for a wonderful Wednesday. We'll make something fast and furious and fun because it's got D&D. So who knows what it'll be, but it'll be fast. Fast and furious and fun. I love you guys. So breathe well, eat well, and be well.
Bye.